All right, today we're going to take an incredible trip, following one full spin of our planet. In just the next few minutes, we're going to see the most stunning extremes of a single day on Earth, from the blazing midday sun all the way to the frozen heart of the polar night. Let's dive in.
And that quote, that's really the lens we're going to be looking through today. Every 24 hours, our planet pulls off this incredible ballet of light and shadow, heat and cold, life and pure survival. You know, this rotation isn't just about telling time, it's the gift of existence itself. So, our journey kicks off at midday, right when the sun is at its absolute peak. And there's really no better place to feel that raw power than in the desert, a landscape that, yeah, it looks empty, but is actually a stunning testament to life's incredible will to hang on. Just try to wrap your head around that. We're not talking about a dry spell. We're talking years, potentially, without a single drop of rain. That is the fundamental challenge of the desert. It's an entire environment defined by what it doesn't have, which forces every living thing there to become a master of saving every last drop.
And then there's the heat. Under that merciless midday sun, the temperature can just skyrocket to over 130 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 54 Celsius. It's literally an oven, a forge, where life gets hammered into shape by the sheer force of our star. The air itself actually shimmers, making everything look like a mirage.
And you know, these aren't just little patches of sand. They are vast, sprawling kingdoms of heat and light. The Sahara alone is so immense, it could swallow the entire United States. The scale is it's almost impossible to picture. And that really is the million-dollar question of the desert, isn't it? When you're faced with no water and that kind of extreme heat, how does anything manage to endure, let alone thrive? Well, the answer isn't just about being tough. It's about brilliant engineering, perfected over millions of years.
Okay, just take a look at the saguaro cactus. This thing is a perfect survival machine. It's like a living water tower. Its trunk has these accordion-like pleats that let it expand to hold hundreds of gallons of water after one of those super rare rainstorms. Its skin is waxy, basically a waterproof jacket, and those spines, they're an amazing multi-tool, offering both defense and casting tiny little shadows to help cool the plant. This isn't just surviving, this is mastery.
Now, as our planet keeps turning, we're going to leave that blistering heat far behind and head to its polar opposite. Our journey now takes us to Earth's frozen crown, where evening is falling over a kingdom made of ice. Here, the challenge isn't the sun's overwhelming power, but its profound absence.
And right here, you can really see the planet's incredible duality. While the desert is sculpted by wind, the polar regions are carved by water in its solid form. Where desert life hoards every drop of water, polar life literally lives on vast frozen oceans of it. The punishing sun gets replaced by the magical, ethereal glow of the aurora. Two extremes, both just breathtakingly beautiful.
The scale here is just as staggering as in the desert. Antarctica's ice sheet, all by itself, contains 90% of all the world's ice. I mean, think about that for a second. Almost all of the freshwater on Earth is locked away in this massive frozen continent at the bottom of the world.
And these frozen realms, they matter immensely to every single one of us. All that white ice acts like a giant planetary mirror, reflecting the sun's heat right back into space. The Arctic and Antarctic are basically Earth's air conditioning system, keeping global temperatures in check. They're not empty, they're essential.
And as night truly deepens in the polar regions, the sky puts on one of the greatest shows on Earth, the aurora. It might look like magic, but it's pure physics. It's charged particles from the sun, streaming towards our planet, getting guided by our magnetic field towards the poles. When they slam into our atmosphere, they light up the gas atoms, which release that energy as these incredible curtains of light. It's a direct, visible connection between our planet and our star. Okay, so as darkness completely blankets this half of the planet, our whole perspective shifts. We turn our gaze away from the Earth and up to the sky, and our 24-hour journey suddenly becomes a cosmic one.
You know, when we look up at the night sky, we are quite literally looking back in time. The light from even the closest stars took years to get to us. The light from faraway galaxies, that journey started millions or even billions of years ago. The night sky is a time machine.
To really get a sense of our place in all this, let's start with what we know. We're on one planet, circling one star. Simple enough. But that star is just one of 200 billion in our Milky Way galaxy. In our galaxy? It's just one of an estimated 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. The numbers are so huge they almost don't mean anything, but they ground us in this truly epic reality.
And yet, in the middle of all that incomprehensible vastness, here we are. The sheer scale of it all doesn't have to make us feel insignificant. It can make us feel incredibly special. On this tiny little outpost, we have somehow evolved the ability to look up and understand, even a tiny bit, the universe we're a part of.
But just as we're getting lost in that cosmic light show up above, our planet reveals another one of its secrets. A totally different kind of starlight, one that wasn't born in a distant star, but right here in our very own oceans.
This is bioluminescence. It's a chemical reaction inside living things that actually produces light. So when the water gets disturbed, millions of these microscopic plankton flash all at once, creating this unbelievable blue-green glow. It's this beautiful parallel. You've got the Milky Way arcing across the sky and a living galaxy mirroring it in the sea below.
So our 24-hour journey is now coming full circle. Night is giving way to dawn, and we're going to pull back for one final, ultimate look at our home as a new day begins.
Seeing our planet from space, the blue marble, that was a moment that changed everything for humanity. For the very first time, we saw our world not as a bunch of countries on a map, but as a single, fragile, interconnected system, just hanging there in the blackness of space. You can't see any borders from up there, just one shared home.
And get this, in just the last few minutes, our planet has hurtled thousands of miles through space. Your own body has performed its own little miracles, and all of Earth's life support systems have been working non-stop in the background. We are part of this incredible dynamic system every single second.
And that really is the ultimate takeaway. For all our searching among trillions of galaxies, this is it. This is the one place, the only place we know for sure, that the universe has woken up and become aware of itself. It is indescribably precious.
So we end up right back where we began. This daily cycle isn't just some mundane thing. It's a miracle. The simple act of the Earth turning is a gift that makes everything we've just seen possible. And every new sunrise isn't just marking time. It's a promise of renewal, a new chance.
We're not just passengers on this spinning planet. We are active participants. Our collective actions, they shape the health of the deserts, the stability of the ice, the clarity of the skies. The planet shapes our day for sure, but we in turn shape its future. So the real question is, what will we do with the gift of this one precious day?